Good Wednesday evening, everyone. I just want to give you an update on our potential for some strong to severe thunderstorms tonight and some of the latest developments that's just come about in the last hour or so. So we'll start out with the radar imagery from Radar Omega, brought to us by Bramble Travel and Bramble Brook Boutique. Check out their websites and see what they can do for you. You can either scan their QR codes there or just go to their website or Facebook page. That green line you see just below Cumberland County, I've got Cumberland and Fentress County and surrounding areas circled in that yellow circle right there in the middle. But you see that little green line? And I'm still working on my Radar Omega settings, but I need to make that line a little bolder. But anyway, I love Radar Omega, by the way. But anyway, so you see that little green line that runs south of Cumberland County and south of Knox County over into East Tennessee, and then it jumps up into eastern Kentucky. That is a line that designates areas in a marginal risk for severe weather. Anything north of that line, which includes all of the Cumberland Plateau and all of Knox County and much of East Tennessee, is in the marginal risk for severe weather overnight. That is the lowest of the risk categories. There are 5 risk categories. That's the lowest of the 5, as designated by the Storm Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma. Now, interestingly, in the last update, which came out, I think at about 6:30 or so, you see that little yellow line that runs across the northern tier of Tennessee and cuts right across northern Fentress County, and then jolts upward into southeast Kentucky. Everything along and north of that line has now been upgraded to a slight risk for severe weather overnight, which means that's level 2 out of 5. And anything along and north of that same line has been upgraded from a 2% chance for an isolated tornado to a 5%. Yeah, that's low, but it's not zero. And for Cumberland County and White County and Morgan County and Roane County, and Overton County, we are in the 2% risk for tornadoes. That's the same risk they've had us at all day. So ours has not changed. They've not raised it or lowered it. I had hoped in the latest update that they would drop the whole risk, but they did not. And you can see on this radar imagery, we're seeing some showers and thunderstorms in south central Kentucky, and those little plus signs you see are lightning bolts. So we're starting to see some thunderstorm activity develop, and now, we just saw some stuff pop up in Cumberland County. I just had a really heavy shower come over the house. So we'll see this activity increase as we go through the night, and some of the storms could be strong to possibly even severe. So we will call it a meteorologist mark weather alert night. So this is our USA Mortgage level of concern for tonight. I still think that the threat will stay quite low overnight, but I would sleep with my weather radio on just in case. So if you got a weather radio, keep it turned on. If you don't have a weather radio and you can't afford a weather radio, get in touch with me because I can set you up. I'll even program it for you. If you can't afford one, get on Amazon or Walmart and order you a weather radio before the threats get worse as we get on into the spring. And then I can get that program for you, or you can look at my YouTube channel and get that programmed doing the YouTube channel. So we will remain at a level 2 throughout the night and into the early hours of Thursday morning. Clearview, Closet, and Blind brings us our 5-day forecast. And I will update this in the morning, but this is just to show you showers and thunderstorms likely Thursday, especially in the morning hours. Just a chance for showers Friday, showers on Saturday, and windy, and Sunday, AM rain. I now think that the afternoon and evening is going to be fine, but the morning could be quite wet. And it starts getting cooler. We start dropping down into the 30s by Sunday night. And then Monday, still a bit of a question mark, but right now it's looking most likely that it'll be heavy rain with highs in the 40s. And then we go into the 30s again Monday night. So precipitation could mix with or change to some wintry precip by Tuesday morning. If that temperature of 37 gets colder, then of course that risk would be higher. So it's a challenging forecast beyond Sunday. And Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union bringing us our precipitation forecast, and 3/4 of an inch. I'd hoped we'd get closer to an inch. I think we're all going to be 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. I hope. We've got to get some rain out of this. A trace on Friday, not much on Saturday, but still showery around. And then a little bit more rain on Sunday, and then quite a bit more rain on Monday. And don't be surprised if those totals on Monday change. If they don't, they should probably go up. Weichert Realtors brings us our extended threat outlook, which is quite challenging. This is always a challenging outlook to do. When you start going beyond the fifth day, it's always a pickle. But confidence is pretty high that Monday and Tuesday are going to be interesting. So with more than likely heavy liquid precipitation, but then look at all of next week. I mean, it's looking quite wet. I think by the end of next week, we will have accumulated several inches of rainfall, and we need it. But then even that next weekend looks interesting. So it keeps me busy keeping this thing updated because, man, things change fast this time of the year. That's why you got to keep checking back because, man, things could go from heavy rain to heavy snow on a whim. So just keep that in mind. So folks, I will keep a close eye on things overnight tonight, and I'll let you know if there's anything you need to know about. Again, I'm not overly concerned, but I would sleep with my weather radio on if I were you, and I'll try to do another update later on tonight, just on the website and app, just to give you the latest, just let you know if our threat has increased or decreased between now and then. So let's hope for a decrease in that threat. And anyway, I'll keep a very, very close eye on things. You just keep it right here, Meteorologist Mark.